force. Roll the roll the attack music. There is a goshawk. I think it's probably the gabar. Probably the same one as the other day. They saw it coming, and many studies have shown the reason why birds flock is because they see predators from a distance, and the gabar is a bird that pursues prey for the most part. Seeing it raid the nest the other day was very cool to see. I've never seen it before, but their general port of call for catching is to chase and to smash birds out of the air. But they've done studies with pigeons or doves and a peregrine falcon, where they released a tame peregrine falcon, and they started with one dove. Obviously, they probably put seed on the floor or whatever, and they started with peregrine falcon a kilometer or two away, and they let it go. And they increased the number of birds, and they saw the success rate of the peregrine falcon in catching. And as the number increased, so the success rate of the peregrine falcon decreased dramatically. Okay, it's got a very dark eye. Red beak. Bless you, Theo. And so that's why I was saying before, the birds will feed in groups, because there's less chance of them being spotted or of them being caught, and there's a heightened chance of the predator being spotted in good enough time. It looks like the gabar for sure. Definitely gives them more chance to move, and we saw them move away a good 5 seconds before that goshawk arrived, and they are very fast. Like a fighter jet, these little accipiters. Don't worry, everybody. There are plenty of weavers. The weavers, it's like a cat and mouse, everybody out here. These animals have all evolved. So there's a record of a hunting bird flying level at 80 kilometers an hour for 4.5 kilometers. They will hunt birds, bats, and even rodents. You'll see the weavers have gone off to hide in the bushes. No one takes chances now. It's quite incredible. You notice how sometimes certain bird species will abandon their chicks to keep themselves alive, and others will fight till the death to keep their chicks alive. Obviously, each has got a different strategy, and each strategy has its benefits. But as an adult, if you die, you don't have the chance to breed again. If you lose a chick, you're still alive, and you could potentially rear more chicks. So I know it's different strategies, and you might have different sort of opinions on it, but some species will choose one over the other. For example, I've seen giraffe defend their youngsters to a point against lions, and then they just have to. They just, if they go any further, they'll both die. So there's a sacrifice that happens. Zebras, on the other hand, often the male puts himself in the line of fire against predators. So these are strategies that are older than time, or maybe not that old, but they've been in existence for a very long time. And slowly but surely, the weavers will start to return back. There's one in there ready. I knew something was going on when a female with food in her mouth bolted. And you know, she's going somewhere. And here they slowly come back. See, just like that, they return. Miss Mason's class, you don't know how they protect themselves? By flying away. That's it. There's no other way. The gabar goshawk is far bigger than they are. And it comes with talons and claw and beaks that are very sharp. And so the only way they can get away is by evading. But by hanging out in these colonies, that is defense in its own right. It's like going for a walk on your own. You feel a little bit safer when you're in a group, don't you? Just because there's always the chance it'll be somebody else who gets taken out. And as the predator-prey relation continues, these birds are constantly on edge. Sounds or the smallest of movements. And that is as a result of predators being very, very quick. Much for them. They've seen it all before. And, well, how exciting. We'll move on shortly, I think, but let's send you back over to Ambionpinda.